I just quit my job. I quit my job. Oh my gosh! It's okay. I quit a job in public health to do social media. Quitting my job was honestly so scary because I feel like having consistent income, you just can never go wrong. It's also more scary because I'm the first person in my family who's done this. It could just be really intimidating. The truth is, corporate is not for me. I was doing corporate and social media at the same time, and I just found that I like social media a lot better. The joy that I get from creating content just hits different. It was definitely a lot earlier than I planned to because I was not planning on going full time this early. I think that me building a community on YouTube is what made me want to leave earlier because YouTube is so fun. I can't even lie. The community that we're building over there for lifers. Now that I actually have a way of being able to do this consistently, that's what made me say, you know, maybe I don't need this job. For those who are a part of the YouTube crew, you'll see that I've been posting every week. Kudos to those who've been doing this for a while because that is some serious work. Another reason why it took me so long to do this full time is because I was listening to people who did not have faith in me. When I was in school, I had to deal with people on campus questioning if I was even able to do this. I kind of go into more depth on this on my YouTube. I actually posted a full video of me talking about this whole process. But I finally came to my senses and realized that I need to stop listening to what people had to say about me. Regardless, we made it. I'm very excited for the future and what life is going to consist of. That's the update from me, so you might want to get used to seeing my face.
Deb, can I help you?
Hi, this is Katie. I was just calling to let you know that I am not coming in tonight or ever. I decided that I don't want to work for someone who is accusing me of lying about my grandpa's death. I just want to let you know that you don't really know me or anything going on about my chaotic life, and you threatened my job over the phone when he literally passed yesterday. So I'd rather not pay my rent than work for someone like you, and don't worry, I will send you a copy of his obituary in the mail as soon as we get it written. So I quit. Bye, Deborah.
Man, I was rooting for her up until she said I'd rather not pay my rent. Man, she should have at least kept that part out. Make it seem like you're doing good. You really don't need them. Not you gonna lose your house. But I mean, I feel you though. Stand up for yourself. Stand your ground. I mean, to each his own. Some people gonna be like, I wouldn't play myself. Now, what if I lose my spot? You need them. At the end of the day, I feel like I have something better coming too. So me, I do that. I believe in the Most High. Like, when one door closed, another one gonna open. It's not the end of the world. But at the same time, I know how to turn zero. I know how to turn little into more. That's the thing too. So of course I would do that. Now, somebody that's dependent on a job and you ain't got nothing else lined up in this economy right here, right now, no way to make no money, no side hustle, no nothing. I don't know. It's bad out here. You might end up homeless. For real though.
Yo, one thing about your girl, I'm really team F them jobs. Like, I'm going to leave a job the moment they have me effed up. Because what you're not going to do is play with my time. Like, it's so much other stuff that I could be doing outside of a job. Like, I literally just walked out of a job, y'all, that I started 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. And that's exactly why I don't give no job my all, because they play with you and they take you for granted and they take advantage of you. But the thing is, I know how to make money outside of a job, so I really don't have to be here. Granted, it's always good for the security, but it's like, yo, long story short, started the job, was supposed to have a full-time position. The job ends up basically cutting my hours because they bring somebody else on that's basically doing the same role as me. So basically my schedule split in half because I had to share it with that person, right? And I didn't even complain about that because it's like, I'm really a full-time content creator. I'm just here for the vibes and for the structure, so that way I'm getting up at a certain time every morning. Like, it's really not even about the money. So I'm just like, you know, whatever, cool. But I just went in there today, y'all, and why I go in there and that lady is in my office and nobody communicated anything with me. Nobody told me anything. They basically done gave her majority of the schedule and moved her up, but didn't say anything to me. Like, I got up this morning, fought myself to get up this morning because I really didn't want to get up. I fought myself to get up this morning and to come there just for y'all to not even communicate like that y'all planned on, I don't know, cutting back my time even more, whatever y'all planned on doing. Like, it's just like, I don't know. I don't like feeling devalued, and I feel like jobs have a tendency of doing that. And one thing about me, I'm going to get going ASAP. So, yeah, pretty much, like, content don't have no choice but to work out, y'all.
Listen, family, if you're struggling right now and you need new employment, then I got you. I got this opportunity for you. If you got the hustle, you got to have a hustle, though. This is for my hustlers, age 18 to 25. Listen up. Do you want to go to Miami? Live in Miami, live with a group of successful people. I'm going to be out there too. A group of successful entrepreneurs next month. If you want to join us, we're going to teach you how to go from zero to hero. Make some money for you, get you $5,000 per month coming in your pocket. That's one thing. We're going to be making some money, as well as we're going to be traveling, and we're going to be documenting everything. We got a camera crew, right? So if you want to live a life of abundance, click the link and join us. We're doing them every single week. You can get access to me and my psychology coach. We both going to be on the calls. This is what we do every single week. Y'all say I'm real knowledgeable, I'm ahead of my time. Well, I've always had great mentors. As they say, every successful man has great mentors. So we need to be following the money. We need to follow what the successful do. We're giving you a way to make some money and have some fun all at the same time with a group of like-minded people, all on one accord, focused on a bigger mission, which is escaping the rat race and helping others to escape the rat race as well. Each one teach one. We breaking that crab in a bucket mentality. Nope. We're not going to keep holding each other back. We're going to uplift one another.
I quit my job at Amazon.
So, I just told my manager that I was leaving. And I'm not coming back because I just can't do Amazon. I just can't do Amazon. I'm sorry. I used to work for Amazon a long time ago, and I stayed there for like 2 years, and I was doing like hella long shifts. And this is a seasonal, but I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So yeah, I can't do Amazon. I can't. No. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's do a little update. What's going on? So first of all, I have a question for you. What are the best sites to search for higher level positions? So what job search websites do you use? Okay, number 2, let's do an update on how it's going since I quit my job. Honestly, it still doesn't seem real. So my new grandbaby arrived on Monday and has been in the NICU. So things this week were absolutely hectic. And to be honest, I don't even feel like I quit my job yet. Every day I see the news and I am more confident that I think I made the right choice taking the deferred resignation program. Now, we don't know yet if I'm going to be able to find a job, and that's why I'm sharing my story and my journey, because I'm 45. I have been in the federal sector of employment for 19 years. So going back to the private sector at my age, it may be a challenge. Come along with me. I'm going to share all the things, the good, the bad, the ugly, and all aboard the Hot Mess Express.
Listen, if you're a federal worker, you might as well quit while you're ahead. You about to get let go. It's a likelihood that you will, right? So I'm not going to say quit while you're ahead, but at the same time, mentally be prepared that you probably getting let go. So you need to be positioning yourself to make changes, right? Figure something out. If it's going to be another job, it need to be another job. If you're going to start a side hustle, it need to be a side hustle. You know what I mean? If you're going to invest some funds into yourself to get something going for yourself, then you need to do that, whatever the case may be.
So yesterday was my last day of work, and today I'm officially unemployed now. And it's been a mixed bag of emotions where on one hand, I know this is the right decision, and I'm just trying to listen to my gut a little bit more these days. Whereas on the other hand, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, taking such a risky decision, leaving my job and leaving the security of having, income. But I'm just trying to go with the flow of things and know that this is the right thing. So yesterday I wanted to commemorate this and, celebrate myself. So I ended up going to get myself an Italian sub, and then I took myself bowling to play a couple games to celebrate. So it was a lot of fun, and I think I'm just gonna process having a lot more free time these days. But moving forward, I think I want to share a little bit more on here, especially with this year. I'm going to be traveling a lot, so I kind of want to share my adventures, the hikes that I go on, foods that I try, etc. I don't know what's going to happen this year, where I'm really going to end up. I have a very loose agenda, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, stay tuned.
I just quit my job for my mental health. I'm a firm believer that the moment you start feeling any emotion outside of happiness or progression at a job, it's time to go. I shouldn't be feeling stressed, sad, depressed, fearful that I'm not going to be here tomorrow, that I could log on at 8 o'clock and be gone by 5 o'clock. I shouldn't have to feel like that at a place that I have decided to be at. And it's so crazy because this is the first time I've ever left like an opportunity or a job or anything like that without having something else lined up. And I'm so happy I have content creation and I started taking that serious this year. So I do have time to figure out what I want to do. Figure out like, do you even still want to do communications? Like, do you even still want to be in that field? I do want to be in that field. It's just that probably what I was working on or certain accounts, that's not what I want to be on anymore. Like I now have time. I now have the option to take time to figure out what I want to do. But I just think it's so crazy as a person that grew up in a household where I was not allowed to quit anything. Like I have never, ever quit anything. I have never been allowed to quit anything. If I ever left a job, my daddy was like, my parents was like, oh, you better have something like the next day starting, the next week. You better have something lined up. Like there's no way you're about to be, you about to quit and be laying down on the couch, baby. You not no couch bumpkin. And I don't know about nobody else, but I still call my parents to make big decisions. So I feel like for the first time in my life, I was able to call both of my parents, and my daddy out of all people, my mama gonna ride and she gonna go with any decision that I make. But for my daddy to be like, if you're not happy at a place anymore, if that's not where you want to be and you got the money in order to be at, be at the house and figure out what you want to do, then you do that. And I just feel like for all the siblings that was never allowed to quit anything because all the rest of your siblings quit everything, like that just meant a lot to me. And so I feel like I always feel like this sadness coming over me whenever I leave a job, even if I already, I'm already going somewhere else, even if I hated the place, like it doesn't matter. I always feel some form of sadness, but I feel like this time I'm so like happy. I'm so joyful. I feel like a billion tons have been lifted off of my shoulders because I feel like my parents are like, girl, do it. Like everybody I know that I was telling it to, like, I don't feel the passion, on the things I'm working on anymore. And they was just like, girl, do it. Put your stuff in. Do it. Like, literally, you can do it. And during this process, I'm just learning how much people don't think that people that look like me, that look like us, can afford to leave a job and just be at the house doing nothing. Because every single time somebody asks me, okay, well, since you're leaving this job, where are you going? And I just say, oh, I'm just going to chill and figure things out, figure out what I want to do. Find things that more align with my interests. And they're just like, oh, so you don't have another opportunity? Like, it's just so crazy to me that in 2024, they still think that we have to stay in places we don't want to be because we have to be there. I am here to say, if you're not feeling happy at that place no more, if you got the funds, you got the money saved up in order to stay home and really work on your true passions and figure out what you want to do, then do that. Because I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm lighter. And like, it's only been a few hours, but I just feel lighter. And this is exactly why every time somebody asks me at work, whenever I join, like I get a new job, they ask me, what's my quote? What's my go-to quote? My quote, even though we're not fooling with Canadian bacon right now, is the moment I stop having fun with it, I'll be done with it. And I'ma always live by that.
If the job don't serve you, then it do not deserve you. That's my little saying. If it don't serve you, it don't deserve you. A lot of people are in working positions, they're in work environments that they're not appreciated. And the boss don't even deserve you. They don't deserve your time. Time is the most important aspect, right? So if you're not being appreciated, you're being undervalued and underpaid, go ahead and abort mission. I'm going to be the first to tell you, if you got the funds saved up, if you're in a position to do that, right, financially, you have to be financially well off, though. And when I say well off, just enough, got enough to survive 6 months, a year while you're figuring something else out. Even if you're going to go overseas, it's people that's going overseas to Thailand. They might save up enough to pay off their rent for the year. Rents out there cheaper. You can get a spot for $300-$400 a month. So say you got $3,000-$5,000 saved up. That's enough for you to go out there, have your rent saved up at least. Now, I don't know about all your other expenses. You might have to work that out. But if you have enough to cover you for 6 months to a year, then that gives you a cushion and a window of time to actually figure it out, because it's going to take a little second. Anything going to take a little second. Your business might take 90 days. I'm going to be real. Everything I start up really take like 90 days. It take like 90 days for it to get going consistently. My clothing brand, 90 days. I was making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month within that 90 days. Actually, I made $3,000 to be fair. I made $3,000 within that 90 days. Then after that, we started to scale to, $5,000, then $10,000 per month. Cool. Trading, same thing. About 90 days. Once I mastered the skill. Of course, it takes years, but trading, once I actually locked in paid attention to my course, found a method that worked best for me, about 90 days. YouTube. Really didn't take 90 days, but within 90 days, it took 1 week for me to get monetized, y'all. But within 90 days, that's when I did have one of my best payouts. And, from there forward, I'm able to get them type. But what I'm saying that to say, you need that time. I can just tell she happy to have that support system, too. I just want to point this out. She got both parents, and she happy to have a support system, somebody to call and say, we trust you, we believe in you. Even though you want to quit, we believe in you still, and if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. We backing you 100%. We behind you. Sometimes that's all you want, right? Sometimes that's all you want. Listen, family, let me know what you think about this video. Have you quit your job recently? If so, drop it below in the comments. And how long have you been out of your job? Y'all know who it is, man. It's your brother YT. I appreciate you for watching. Peace. And to my Hebrew family, shalom.